Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Killer Snow, and today we are going to be... I was hoping to have the cut up done, but we're going to be cutting up an image into tiny little pieces, and then we're going to animate those tiny pieces to have this image moving and trying to make it as natural. Well, it's definitely not going to be natural. It's a 2D image that's going to be trying to move around in a possibly pseudo three-dimensional space. Don't worry, we're doing things. We're doing things, okay? That is what is happening here today. Is things. That should suffice. That should be enough. I could turn my camera on by request because I really am not feeling it. My hair's kind of crazy, and it's not like I'm going to be gaming, so my face doesn't need to be there for reactions or anything like that. We're just going to vibe to some music. You notice I don't even have the nerdcore songs on right now. We're just going to chill and vibe and do things with animation. Damn, I lost my own buttons. That's crazy. No, I shouldn't have lost them. It should be right here. Yes. I'm going to take the recording button off of there because I don't need that. And I think this once, since my face isn't here, I can stretch this and have it stretch to screen. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right? You know what? Just a little trimmed off of each side instead of being far off to the left. I think I'll live with that. Okay, so as y'all can see, we have in front of us the yellow flash, the reverse flash, commonly known. So we have gone ahead and cut up several pieces of it already. The fact that there's like little slivers missing isn't all that important here because all those pieces are going to wind up moving. So we're going to turn all these off again because we need to start cutting up this part here. And we're going to use our that's not a stylus, that is my vape pen. I should let go of my vape pen and grab the stylus and put on this little glove that'll prevent my hand from messing up things too much here. Okay. We're good. We're good. And we took the time to also go ahead and set up our tablet again, so it's good. We're good now. There we go. So I'm going to do this. Doesn't really matter if we don't have it perfect once we're outside of the parts of the image that actually have pixel shading on it. Like, we don't have to worry about that. You know, I'm going to try and be as uniform as possible with how I'm trying to get the cut now. Okay. That should... There. So with that, I can go ahead and Control-Shift-I, invert the selection. See how the border's all around the edges here and still right there? So it's now selecting everything except that arm, because we're going to delete all that. There we go. Forearm R, exactly as I had it labeled. Wunderbar. Okay. Now let's turn this back on because we need to Duplicate. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to be locked. We're gonna copy you up here and just crap out even more. Huh. You know what? No. I don't like how it did that. It shifted it over more from what the other stuff was shifted. This is what I needed to do. Yep, that's the base one, and now all the other ones are going to be like stacked on top of one another, which are still going to be stacked with these on top of them, as proven by me turning them on, and it still has a tiny shift, but nothing too crazy. Alright, so let's lock that base layer again, and let's grab all of these, bring them up here, and I said up here, thank you. Let's turn off all the other ones, and this one is going to be for a hand. Turn that off. Okay. Yep, don't need to be exact on this. I'm saying that to remind myself, because I definitely was trying to be a little too smooth on that. Bam, perfect. Kinda. I don't do kinda here. We don't do kinda here. Zoom. Enhance. Alright, we're going to go to our brush tool. We're going to reduce the size of this eraser, and then we're just going to... Right, we're going to Control-Shift-I and come back to the inside of this, so that way I can edit some stuff in here, because, yep, we're getting rid of that. Smooth this out. There we go. A little bit more of this fade in there. Now the hand appears. Yes, the hand appears to be ready. This is good. This is good. Hand R. Excellent. Once we finish cutting up all bits of this, we're going to go ahead and import all the pieces into After Effects, and then we're going to use the paper doll tools, the paper doll pins, and we're going to stick them into these at the joints and stuff, or at the points where we want it to move. And then we're going to do a thing. I had the idea shortly after being told what was needed for it. And my teacher's been very expectant for some, for a lot more horror-related things. So this is going to be, it's not going to be a wholesome scene, but it's not exactly horror to my degree. And I like to dip into my other franchises that I'm interested in. So I decided to go with the Flash, which is why we're working with the Reverse Flash right now. Alright, next up. So we've cut up his torso, his head. We didn't cut up his head. Never mind. Oh my god, we didn't cut up his head. Alright, so if I do that. So where the reds are, essentially. I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to cut out the neck. Damn! That was very off. reason I'm doing it is for, let's turn off that one, is for the neck. I want the neck to be a part of the torso. I shouldn't have moved that. I shouldn't have removed that. So we're going to fix that. We're going to give him his neck back. Lasso tool. Make sure that I'm on the actual pen. And you know what? Let's hold Alt and zoom in more here, because I don't want to grab parts of his face pixels. Nah, we're gonna need to smooth it up here anyway. Oh no! I couldn't see past my own hand. Alright, well, we'll grab the red because we know that the red was a part of what we have on the torso. Actually, this didn't come out too bad. Oh, whoops. That was supposed to be shift. There you go. Nice. Cool, so if I control shift I, get rid of everything oh yeah, because the torso is on too. That's perfect, actually. Yeah. We're gonna merge those together, and this will just be torso. Fixing my little error with the neck. It's gonna mean a bit. And now we turn this on, and I can basically do the same thing around there. Let's zoom out, get the whole view here. I think we have a decent enough eye if my eye will stop twitching for a second to discern where we want this. And now we just kind of yeet the lasso around the rest of it. Wunderbar. Now, first things first, we have the tool selected. I'm gonna reduce the size of the brush too, but that's not what I'm after here. See these white pixels that are just tucked in here? Because that's not transparent. I can promise you that that is not transparent. I tell you what. Wait a sec. Is it because it's because I'm not on the layer? My bad. I was wondering why nothing was working for a second. It's a common mistake. Oh, up. Too much. Right as I was letting go. There we go. And I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Kind of tuck in here. A little less right there. Or not. Yeah, no. Guess not. Crazy. Feels like it should be. Let's turn up that a little bit. And we're working from the outside in, so that way we make sure that we get the stray pixels that will be the most annoying. Alright. Gonna just kind of tuck in here, right there, right there. Hello? There we are. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Your face is creepy, Eobard. Alright, Control-Shift-I, and let's delete everything else. The torso's still on, of course. That would probably honestly help now, is leaving certain pieces on, but... Alright, so this is obviously head. Next up. Actually, let's take a look at that torso again. I didn't have the thing on there. I'm going to craft an arm. We're going to turn this one on, and we're going to copy and paste it. Of course, it's going to toss it right in the fucking middle. Actually, we don't need that. I just need this. We're going to, yeah, upper arm L, that's great. Not that one. Where is lasso? There we go. What we're getting rid of is a piece that is definitely not needed. We're going to grab this, and we're going to use this. Well, I guess technically I don't need to do that if I'm gonna, yeah. We're just gonna go into Edit, Transform, and we're going to do a horizontal flip, because if we look at our base, that part of his arm is hidden. So we're going to take these and kind of rotate and fill for where his, oh my god, why is my wrist now immediately blowing up? One moment. So sorry, but like my phone just randomly starts blowing up right around now for some reason. Okay, there we go. So what we're doing with this is we are... Show transform controls, please. You see that part of the arm right there? We're basically trying to get this lined up with it and going to assume the curvature of this over that, etc. So, I guess that means I do technically would need to cut out that pauldron and attach it to this. I think I can do that. Particularly if I do something kind of interesting here. Hang on. I just had an idea. Let's make sure I add in this part. And then I'm going to fine tune it, make sure that, let me zoom in, I'm having a hard time seeing. Oh yeah, it would help if I put on my glasses too. See? I'm alright, I promise. Yeah. Taking that out, and now we're going to use the Oh yeah. Use that and bring it right around here. And then a little bit more like here. Yep. And then I don't necessarily need the blur, but I mean I can. I could just also do that, drag it over. Let me undo that one real quick. That little empty bit, make sure that's gone, and we can always just go to the brush and hold Alt and sample like, shit, let's say right around there. And, you know, assuming that we're on the brush, yeah, we are. We can fill that in a bit. You could use the smudge tool. I have it set to strength 100, so it's doing the job a whole lot faster, but I go ahead and smudge that up so that way we lose some of the texture detail, but it also takes away the hard lines between some of the transitions of where we lassoed it. It cuts off a little bit there and a little bit here, but that's okay. We're okay with that because this is technically a part of the arm that we are fabricating right now. And let's see, I can call this upper arm R. Did upper arm L have, let me find out. Torso? Okay, yeah, it did have the pauldron on it. So for upper arm R, we're going to want to cut out the pauldron from this guy and toss it on there. I just thought of another way to do this, but I'll test it out later and present it as a way to make this workflow a little bit more smooth. So we're going to grab this. Let's really get up in there. Like it's large on my big screen in front of me, but I'm actually not looking at that. I'm looking at my tablet display and drawing directly on it. So whatever I do with this, right, we're going to come in here and we're going to Control-Shift-I to invert, delete, Control-Shift-I again to bring it back in. And now we're going to take this lassoed bit, we're going to scoot it a little bit. We're going to make sure that we add this part in. And actually, you know what, we can try and trim that just a little bit. And now we're going to lasso it in. Where's the arm? Let's bring that arm in here, shall we? Gonna ignore that now. So if that arm were to be, like, let's say right there right now, because of just how he's standing, then this is going to need to, because it stops like right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a technical term called guesstimate. That's right, we're going to guesstimate. And that right around there is where that would happen. And what I'm going to do, now is I'm going to turn off the upper arm here. I'm going to turn off the torso. I don't want it to affect what is already there. Alright. And we're going to take this bit of pauldron here with our patch tool Here's hoping. Do something kind of like that. Yeah, sure, keep tossing it. We'll be fine. I'm sure. We're gonna brush tool. We're going to sample this level of black here. And this one here. Hello, what was that? Z-Day! Thanks for cheering with some bits, man. Welcome. Didn't even see that you were here. What's up? What's going on? Also, just kind of noticed something here. So, let's increase the brush size. Actually, let's increase the eraser size here too. But there's the brush. And we're going to do the darker colors on it first. The arm's going to be over it, and literally this is just for the sake of being able to pin things properly and have them look semi-decent when I have to like move an arm and the other part of the arm is not there. Last day of work at current job, so fun time. Oh, is this a congratulations are in order, or is this a I'm so sorry that this has happened to you being in order? I'm sorry. I would like to offer the correct level of solace and comfort here, and or celebratory means. There we go. It didn't have the pressure sensitivity on it. Oh yeah, my brushes are gone. I forgot about that. I need to get my goddamn brushes back. No! No! I wasn't ready to lose them. Nah, that feels a little bit closer. So if I take that now, place it there, and we get rid of that and put on that. And place this one above it. Kinda, sorta, maybe. Just by having it existing there should help a little bit, but honestly I could also... There's a couple things I can do here. Yeah, there's a couple things I can do here that didn't even require this. I got a little too swept up in trying to do something extra that wasn't needed. Oh, well, both, but more congrats. They stated that they were reducing the number of employees due to getting defunded, but they ended up not doing that, but I got a new job regardless. Oh! Well, shit, congratulations for being prepared and, like, not getting caught with your pants down, and hell yeah, man, congrats. Proud of you. I need to go back. Yeah, we're gonna put that pauldron back on. Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. Get rid of upper arm R. We'll keep... pauldron R. Let's turn this back on, because his torso fills in the rest of the pauldron. And that little sliver of arm doesn't really matter if it's there or not, apparently. I could just copy. It's actually a job at a company I partially own. Oh! Well, that's even better. Right? That should be right, right? Right? Right, right? Wait, what? Why is there a hole there? Smudge tool, please. Hey, now that is much smoother looking there. There we go. Doesn't stick out like a sword. What kind of a freak am I that I spotted 2 3/4 of a missing pixels here? Just do that a little bit. Make sure that we're on this slight pen here. I can see the little mini checkerboard behind it. I'm not trying to see that. That means that there is still some transparency here. And that's not what we're looking for. So I'm going to do this, and now when I blend it with the rest of the colors, there's less transparency, and it filled in that spot, and it doesn't look too crazily dissimilar from everything else happening. Okay, so there's the hip. We got the left thigh there, so I need to see where the right thigh is. Oh, you're one of those with the thick thigh meat. Okay. So let's stop blowing holes in my ship. Exactly. Alright, where was... Okay, so we like cut him right there, so we're going to continue that. Sorry about your dick, bro. Oh, I'm trying to see past my own hand again. My mama was not a glass maker, because I am not transparent. Okay. Control Shift I, delete. Whoops. Control Shift, Alt Z. Yep. Control Shift I was still in effect, but I deleted the wrong thing. There we go. Of course. Right, so we're going to go into the seam here. We're going to delete there. And we're going to fill in these new gaps with actual matching color this time, because I kind of was stupid before. Well, if you change your gender after having a kid, you will be. What? I lost the context of what that was supposed to be, and I don't know if I'm happy or upset about that. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer to fix that. Let me go here to hip and do that. And I can blur tool that later. The reason I'm still using my mouse to go to the blur tool and all that stuff, or like doing it manually instead of hotkeying it, is because this doesn't have a hotkey. Blur tool, yeah, no hotkey on there. Everything else, that's B, that's J. Oh, no, sorry. That's B. That's J, that's I. You know, various things like that, but the blur tool doesn't have one. Oh, transparent. You... I feel like I should be mad at you. I feel like that should be something I am mad at you about. Okay. Let's get right on in there. Oh no, we definitely need to fix his pecker point here. With, yeah, a little bit closer to that dark yellow that's going on here at the crease. We can also alternate back here a little bit and add a little bit more of that coloration in there. And go back here, and then we're also gonna eyedropper in a little bit of this darker shade, kind of peppered over the top of the rest of it. and now we go back to our blur tool. Too strong. Too strong. It's also an indicator that I didn't do enough here because it is still giving us transparencies. Okay. Blur. I'll finish filling it here in a sec. Via another mean. I also just realized all of this is on the hip layer. I can also blend it better here on this layer by doing pretty much the exact same thing. Gonna make sure that we have some nice deep tones of color. Swap that back again. We're mixing these two together for a reason, and then we're going to grab up that little mustardy color. Smudge. The smudgening. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Let's turn off the hip. I'm cool with that. This can be right thigh. Yes. And we're gonna zoom all the way out again before we do this again. But as we can see, we're running out of pieces here. So we're going to do what we know works and Control V, because it'll give it that slight off shift that the initial one that we cut up had. And now we'll just duplicate it another way too many times, considering I don't think I have that much left, but I want to have them as backups. Oh wait, no, not this one. That one's not a backup, that's the main one. So we will get you all nice and quietly away. Okay. So given this, I'm having that on there just as a little bit of overlap. And here we go. I think I might have to snip that part out and like copy and paste it into its own layer and merge it, because I don't think that's supposed to be there. This way. Okay, and yeah, Control Shift I to, let's also click in here and delete, and Control Shift I. Let's turn on that thigh and make sure. Oh, okay, that little gap's not too terrible. I don't mind that. Right leg. And cool, man. Oh, it looks like I Control-Shift-I'd back without realizing it. And it worked to my benefit greatly. Because it made this a whole lot easier. What are you? Get out of there. I know I don't need to fine-tune this. This is just a little practice for me. See how quickly and accurately I can get most of the trims. I know there's a lot of filters and stuff and built-in tools that will quote-unquote remove your background perfectly for you. And I've tried a couple and they left me not completely impressed. I like that they can, you know, determine what is actually, am I on the right thing? No, I'm not. There we go. I like that it can try and determine what is in the foreground and what isn't, but sometimes it's just not accurate. Having that hole there is actually intentional, so we have that there. Alright, let's go ahead, Control-Shift-I, and delete the rest. Jesus. Alright, this is right foot. And then we're going to drag this one up here, and we're going to really, really consider helping it by doing this, clicking into this very visible. All right, apparently not. Let's just go here. Alright. The reason we were doing that is because we're going to go in here, and we're going to... We're going to copy instead. iTunes, please move. We're going to make a new layer. We're going to paste. It's the exact same thing. We're going to go to the right foot. And we're going to merge these two together. Because reasons. Merge layers. Right foot. Fixed. Combines nicely with the right leg with the exception of one missing pixel. I'm going to not go crazy about it. Okay, so we have right foot. Let's see this and make sure that we got all the pieces, all right? And then we'll get rid of the other reverse flashes here. But we have foot, right leg, right thigh. We're gonna grab these. I'm organizing it. Right, left foot, left leg, left thigh. That's not going to be too much an issue. Okay. Connected to hip and torso. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Nah. I want that filled. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna fill that really quick with this reverse flash. See, that's the point. That was the point of having the backups. Mm. Let's lasso. I fucked that up. And that's why we're just going to add that little bit right there. Okay, so now we're going to go up here to this reverse flash. We're going to cut that part out of it. And then we're going to paste it right there onto... Hello? Can you maybe do the thing without, like... You can't. Okay, it's okay. I've got you. And we can merge layers. Torso. This dude's missing a bit now, but that's fine. So we have hip, torso. What is attached next is going to be the arms, right? So we're going to grab upper arm, pauldrons, forearms, hands. We're just going to grab all of this and move it up because there's no reason to have it at the bottom part of where the body would be. Okay. So upper arms. Yeah. So upper arm left. Pauldron R. Yeah, I feel like that should go for his forearm. Oh, let's turn that off. That's not too terrible. It's alright. That should be alright too. And then the head. Yep, okay, so I just need to touch up this. That feels like a larger piece missing than I would like. So we'll turn that off. Upper arm, we're going to lasso tool. And then we're going to go back to this layer here, and we're going to cut it out of there. We're going to Control V, and then we have just a slab of meat here for forearm L, right? It has to be for forearm L. Let's turn that off. Right? Yeah, that's the right one. That's the stuff. So if I scoot that up, perfect, seamless. Merge. Yes. Okay. All right. I like how everything else is, so we can get rid of all those. I will have that there in the back. And we have our cut up reverse flash. So, this was just step one. I'm going to save it 1,000 times because reasons. Save as, save on computer, school driving, animation, Word. This is module 12. Oh, no, no, no. God. I'm screwing up. That's the wrong module 11, my dude. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and create module 12. So never asked, but what's the exact project for today? So the exact specifications were to not have my ears blown out by a boat horn, but thank you. The exact specifications are to pick a character, which we did, cut it up into as many pieces as we will deem necessary for our animation, which I have done. and we need to animate it walking across the screen and like waving at the screen, like waving at the viewer. So, what I'm going to do is I have this reverse flash, right? And I'm going to take this reverse flash and I'm going to have him start off screen, and I'm gonna flash him through really fast, like insanely. It's just gonna be a blinding flash, and then I'm gonna put a little rewind icon in the corner, and then it'll like rewind him, and then a slow motion icon, and then he'll be like really, really slow running by, and then he'll wave with Barry Allen's head in his hand. So he's not gonna wave; he's just gonna hold up Barry Allen's head, and then the thing is going to turn to the play icon, and it's just going to... And that's going to be that. So, still a bit of a horror twist, but also just kind of what Reverse Flash probably dreams of regularly. Mm. Tasty. There's no need to... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. I saw my microphone still jumping around when I didn't even hit the button, so I was concerned. But I forgot that I do need to get like a new headset, which I'm not actually going to get a new headset. I'm not going to get another 2-in-1 combination. I promise. I keep on promising like upgrades to the stream, and don't think that I have forgotten those promises. I do not forget my promises. I am going to do the things that I have promised. I just need time. I never give a time frame for the things that I promise most times because I can't guarantee that things will always be punctual. So this harkens back even to when I was streaming a lot of Monster Hunter on this channel, and I ran into some people randomly while playing online. I played with them for like a few days, and you know, I had the idea to do something called Snow's Sunday Smackdown. So it would just be, at the time it was for Monster Hunter, but I was also thinking of doing it with other games, just anything that I would do with friends or viewers, where I would sit there, not actually participate, but I would narrate two people fighting, or either PvP or PvE, and just narrate the shit out of a whole bunch of combat. And it was fun. And I never did it again after the first time we did it because I was sent on mission, came back, and just didn't have time. So that I promised that I was going to make that a thing, and I still intend to make it a thing. I remember that because I remember my promises. I promise. How many times can I say the word promise? Okay, so we've gone and saved that up. We're going to go ahead and open After Effects. That reminds me, I need to do this assignment 12 here, and then the rest of my time for art history is going to be spent on my final. It's good times. Alright. New project. Boom, doo. We're animating photo or picture stuff. We're not animating video, so we don't need to import something for its time or its frame rate. So we're cool with setting this up ourselves. 1920 by 1080 on a 16 by 9 aspect ratio, square pixels. So I don't know if I ever explained to viewers or anyone watching VODs, but the reason we have frame rate at 24, that's just the average. That's like 24 frames per second is essentially normal speed. If everything is running at 24 frames per second and your FPS is reading at 24, then or up to 30, etc., things just move at that rate. In After Effects and stuff like this, if you reduce the frame rate, you are making things either look faster or slower. I don't remember which, but increasing and decreasing frame rate is what does like high speed effects and slow motion stuff. Resolution, we of course are keeping at full. Start time code. I'm gonna look and see what the time is supposed to be for this. No, that is not the thing. That is not the right Instagram. Sorry, y'all. I'm not used to having multiple Instas. But my teacher insisted, and it wasn't a terrible idea. Alright. Let's see. Pick a character and animate it either walking, jumping, or running onto into the shot, and it must wave at the camera or another character. Must add a background and some sound in the background as well. Doesn't have to be more than 5 to 10 seconds. I think I remember something about... wait, I took another picture, actually. Yeah, there we go. 10 to 15 seconds is fine, no more than 20 seconds. So with 20 seconds being an absolute maximum, we're going to set 20 seconds. No. We're going to keep it at 10, and we'll see if we can do it. If we need more time, we'll do that. I'm not going to give myself the maximum time to play with. I'm going to actually try and stress it just a little bit. And we're going to rename this comp, and we're going to name it, yeah, we're going to name this, oh yeah, baby, don't worry, I'll figure this out. I'll remember. What the hell am I doing? I'm just going to call it character animation. And our next step is we're going to import a file. Not the house composition, no. We finished that already. Reverse flash, cut up, import as composition, retain layer sizes, create composition. Yeah. Yes, sir. So I see. Okay. So I'm going to grab everything from there up, and we're going to edit, copy, and dunk all of that into the character animation one, because reasons. We'll close up that composition. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Oh no! Where's this? There's gotta be like a scale tool, just like an in general scale tool. Right, well, here's how I'm gonna do it. Let's go by layer name. Wow, that... Oh, they reversed my order! Bastards. Alright, head. Oh yeah, that's right, I could just do torso. Right hand connects there. Forearm connects to... Wait, forearm R connects to torso. And so does pauldron R. So does upper arm L. Although hand L attaches to forearm L, forearm L attaches to upper arm L. Nice. Torso attaches to... Ooh. Yes. Torso attaches to hip. Hip attaches to... You know what? The torso's freestanding, I think. That's just going to be like the base. And then right foot attaches to right leg, which attaches to right thigh, which attaches to the hip. Left foot goes to left leg, which goes to the left thigh, which goes to the hip. And then reverse flash base, I'm going to drag his ass all the way down. Okay. So with that, if I grab this and move it, oh look, now it moves everything. I can click off, but if I just click on here, everything is moving. Yes. Yo, finally. Okay, there we go. I had to parent it all together. Alright, let's fit and let us get his sizing right. Oh, okay. Now it's nutty times. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's see if I have lightning effects in here. Backgrounds, lightning bend, synthetics, lightning horizontal, lightning vertical. Oh, I see. But it adds it over the thing. So that gives me an idea. I have an idea of what I can do with that. Yeah, I definitely have an idea that can work with that. Ooh, what's obsolete lightning? I want to put obsolete lightning on the torso. Oh, maybe it's so obsolete that it doesn't exist anymore. Like it's not show. Oh wait, no, I see it. Do you see it? This is that yo, I had to. It stood out from a distance, but I needed to zoom in to 800% to really see it. Like, let me click off of this right now. Okay. Okay. Hello? Yeah, thanks. It is... See, once you get a little closer, yeah. But like from right there, nah. That's crazy. Also, let me go in there and get rid of that effect entirely. Delete, thank you. Okay, so we grasp torso. We have torso be the last possible thing. Actually, I think I wanna try and animate the run first. I feel like that's gonna be the hardest thing, so we're gonna take a crack at it. How about that? Also, sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright, what was I trying to do? Alright, there we go. That's decent one. Oh, that's the, yeah, that's not the flash we're looking for. That's not the flash we're looking for. Although, Quicksilver is like a great... Oh. Oh no, that's a spoiler. I cannot watch that. And that's a 1 million frame per second recording. That is, oh my god. That is beautiful. I'm sorry, what I'm looking for is like the Flash running, but trying to like make it oh. Oh, hello, Premiere Pro Flash Lightning tutorial. Okay, I don't need that actually. Slow motion running effects. I could totally learn how to do that, but not what I'm looking for still. Why you don't want super speed? No, thank you. I already know about those threats and dangers. I actually think about that kind of stuff. Although, if your body was evolved for it, then it would definitely, or mutated for it, to be fair. Okay, so it seems like they typically do, you know, okay, no, that looks like a very horrible pose, but it's, like, not. That's awful. That is also awful. Alright, let's see what this guy's video is. So, I'm not gonna play the sound or anything. If you want to see his stuff, Sylar, I don't know who he is, but he's doing some stuff in After Effects. He's actually adding the lightning effects, which I am not actually here for. I want to see his form when he's running here, so his right foot's coming down and his right arm is about to go forward. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. So, like, as his right leg was back, his right hand was forward, and when they were alternating, they were crossing around the middle. So, shit. I might need to, like, can I hit you with some 3D-ness? You know what? Can I hit everyone with some 3D-ness? Not you. Hey! Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I'm so sorry. That panicked me a little bit. Alright. Also, because I'm not sure exactly how into this I can get, or how into it I am going to feel like getting right now. I might, you know, pause for a little bit off of the assignment and go to some gaming. That's actually been my saving grace this summer semester about not getting stressed out, is not like forcing myself to sit there and hammer through something if like I'm not feeling it, because then it makes it feel even worse and worse and worse, and then the quality of my work just starts to dip. So I'm really glad that things are working out here. Hey, there we go. Once I animate the run, I'm going to have probably to add several versions of the reverse flash to try and create the illusion of depth with him, the way I was doing with some doors and windows. But it's going to be much harder with all of these components. Actually, I think if I turn it into a composition and then I duplicate the composition and then change the things within the composition, that should do it. Oh, it's gonna be organized. It's gonna be smooth. Y'all, I just had the equivalent of a Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast. Wow. Yeah, no. No, this Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast is not feeling this music. Y'all were good when we were vibing. Now I'm getting some motivation in my gonads. Okay. So, this is going to be our new start point for our individual here. Open up everyone. Open up everyone's transforms, right? No one else wants to have their transforms open up automatically for me? It's crazy. Hell with all of you. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we have 15 parts. We're gonna have 15 moving parts. Alright. So now I don't have to worry about torso as much anymore, right at this second. So we're going to, yeah, first things first, grab this, go all the way up, and we're gonna, oh boy, we're gonna do position, we're gonna leave scale alone, orientation, X and Y rotations, no opacity needed. Okay. And that set it for everyone. Cool. Like, she was right. There's like never enough room for everything on this. Not for someone like me that wants to see everything all at once. Alright. I'm going to do the pan behind, grab your... What the hell? Where did it go? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. And now let's get your rotations. Okay, that was left thigh. Left leg, we're going to take the pan behind and move that up as well to right around where that knee is. Well, it should be right around there, so. Now we're going to go back here and we're going to rotate that. Oh, let's do the pan behind again. You know what? That makes a whole lot of sense, actually. Also, oops. I have been messing up. I've been trying to animate these things just as they are. Let's... Fuck. No, not source name. We want that. I got this. I'm sorry. I totally forgot one of the key things here, which was the paper doll. We're going to turn off the three-dimensionality. That's why we reverted everything back to the way that it was, because now we're going to come in here. There we go, the puppet position pin. That's exactly what we need. Alright. Starch pin first, actually. So, the starch pin is going to give me a bunch of red dots. Oh, whoop. Where'd the pin go? Alright, let's try that again. Alright, let's... I don't fully comprehend this pin. All seems small, it crumbles to dust. It crumbles. It crumbles to dust. Let me out, empty vows. Feel the hatred stepping forth. I'm gonna lead the way. Let me out, deadly shrouds. All that sacred will collapse. I'll let it be decayed. I mean, is that it? Oh. Oh, hell yeah. So then that means that if I were to try and move that, it should just animate with that one particular thing, right? You know what? I've got a whole ass book that's got literally all the information I could need on this. Ridiculed. Do not need edge refinement. I do, however, require... There we go. Puppet pin tool. Excellent. Pin serves two purposes. Stabilize elements that you don't want to move, such as feet that are supposed to stay on the ground, and they act as handles to drag elements that you do want to move, such as hand reaching or waving. Yes. Okay. This one's gonna be rough. I'm gonna start from the top down. Left eye. I don't know why the left thigh is the top thing here, but... They tell me that I'm a domino, always touch and go. So my attention was dipping in and out during class for this particular thing because our teacher was having a lot of technical difficulties, and that's not anything like towards my instructor. Let me be clear on that, because my teacher's a great teacher. It's just that I understand the way that her brain works on a level that I didn't think I would, and as such, I can understand how difficult it can be sometimes. And I saw her kind of flailing a little bit on that day, and I was like, all right, I need to try and pay attention, but my attention could not fucking stick because it was just issue after issue. So I was trying to pay attention, but it turned out being a little bit more of a task than I wanted to admit at the time. I just saw it say auto drawing. Round up here, right? And another one right down here. Right leg. Right foot. There's the pieces of your hip. And you will be boxy as fuck. Huh. Oh, okay. Now I see it. Alright. I didn't realize that it had that as an option, but I'm appreciating it. Oh shit! Did you see that? I might have to like move those a little bit, but okay. He's a Rugiwara. It's Straw Hat. I think everything is actually fitting pretty well. I would like to put a second pin right there. There you go. See, seeing the mesh actually helps me. Seeing the mesh helped me so much. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I get it. And now I also get what that auto drawing thing was. It was trying to piece together the mesh of this, and it was drawing out the mesh. I like that. Let's do that. All right, it might take more time to render that one. New horizons. Excellent. And I'm pretty sure if I starch pin... That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm really digging this. So when she showed it to us in class, every time she dropped a pin, it created a new pin. And it was just a ton of pins in her outliner here, but I'm not seeing that. Instead, what I'm seeing is that every time we drop pins, it's creating a mesh that we get to animate and move around. So I'm not sure if this is something that is... I don't know what's happening fully. I will be completely honest about that. Stay behind. Controls misuse. Come on. Draw. Man. Alright, fine. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Excellent. Just the bastard on a mission yet. Okay, there's the thing. Okay. My body. So we're just gonna do one big thing for the hand. I'll put starch pin. I should probably put the starch pins in now. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to that position pin and go ahead and drop that right there and drop that right there. That should be good. Hand. Give me the hand. Starch pins. So the starch pins, as it was explained to us, is that it keeps those parts of the mesh from moving around as much. From like warping and twisting and stuff like that. I'm hoping that's what it is. But at this point, this is totally uncharted new territory for me. I didn't exactly get into do too much of this during class because I was called upon by a lot of my classmates that wanted a little helping hand, which I am always happy to offer. Whoa. Hey. I got more problems than enemies. Tie all the threads, I don't care who you send for me. I'm dripping red like it's grenadine. My passion is hot like it's kerosene. Webbing freaks, I fight them 9 to 5. I'm getting green and riding high tonight. My energy is lighting up the skies. I set it free. The spiders here to bite like venom. Sleeping, they be seeing black. We let them sleep. I leave them eating sand. See, they like me. They wanna be the man. These boys be lost. They be like nice. All right. That should be all of it. Now, question. Will that ruin it or not? Nice. All right. Next is leg. We were gonna try and do this whole thing. Actually, torso. I would like to give you a slight bit of an incline, and let's find your hip. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. That went awful. We're gonna bring that up. So I'm still doing it the other method. I don't... I saw how the pins were acting, and I'm not sure I'm about it. Tangled in the web. That's the wrong thing. I'm not trying to move the placement. Hello? Leg. Left thigh. Something. There's the pins. It's under deform. Okay. Okay. Okay, no. What if I go back to puppet pin 2 here? Why is it so harsh? That bend. That bend is exactly what I wanted. Okay. Let's grab that pin again. I'm actually going to do some starch pins here. There. I think that just that might be able to help things a little bit if I come here now and god damn. Hello? Oh, nope. Come on. I just want a slight, not a bend in that direction. Why are you bending that direction? Wrong direction. Why? Why is this so... I'd like to be able to explain to you guys why it's this hard, but it's really actually infuriating me right now how much this is wiggling. Okay. Also, I totally fucked up even more because I still don't have any pins down here. By pins, I'm talking about the what the fuck do you call them? Keynotes, keyframes, not keynote. That's a keynote speech. I think I may be messing up trying to do the 3D thing. Let's put you over here. Let's put this to fit. Okay, I wanted to see where I was again. Let's bring this down, because I'm accepting that I'm not going to be able to get much of anything except for like one singular thing at a time in my frame here, so I'm just going to live with it. Zoom in. Alright, So, where's those pins? There you go. To reimburse us. Word up. Hello? So, wait, where do I... Time varies. Toggle ability of property to change over time. Is this the thing? And then I move here and it allows it? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so that is the thing. The mesh rotation refinement. Okay. So I now need to open up all these. Because we're definitely opening that. And putting that key for all of you, right? Really? God damn it. I guess because they're not all duplicates of the same exact thing. Also, I think we're good with using our tablet on this one now. I can turn off the tablet because we're not in Photoshop, and when I have to put a background in and stuff like that, that'll all be secondary. Because right now the primary thing we're doing is dealing with animating the doll. All right. So. Which also brings me to some points here. I'm gonna need to actually really get these things situated properly. What's a bend pin? What the crap kind of bend is that? This ain't no bend, this is like scaling and rotating at the same exact time. Is that what, technically what bending is? No, I don't think so. It doesn't feel right. Advanced pin. Starch pin. Here, here. Okay. Alright, now let's go to number 2. So down though. Bitch, fucking down though. What? What if I just put a fucking bend thing there instead of like cutting up the leg? Alright, I'm gonna do something here. You could hear probably from the XL that I'm annoyed at what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something here. And now we're going to do a new project with a new composition, character animation on this one as well. And sure. And we're gonna turn on our tablet again. I know that that the screen got weird, but as soon as I realized what I was about to do, I decided not to change everything perfectly because I was just gonna revert it right back because we're opening Photoshop again. I have no cloud files? The hell I don't. Alright, so we're going to grab this, we're going to copy, and then we're going to literally go into another new project, new... Oh, is that why that was so weird? Yeah, no, we're going to bring it into actually like that. Alright. Hide the background, can't hide the background. Okay, so then we're just going to paste and unhide. Wonderful. So this is now going to be our base on this one. So we're just going to keep pasting over and over and over and over. Okay, cool. Get rid of that one. Turn on this one. Ready? Get ready, get set, go. Let's zoom in here. Nice and close to that wonderful smile. I'm also going to... You know what? Do we want the camera? Do we want the camera? I want you guys to be able to see the frustration on my face. How's that? Let me go to slobs. Let me hit zoom out, which turns off the... Okay, yeah, see? Okay, so here we are. Hey, how's it going, guys? I know I don't look my absolute best, but... Alright. Where'd I put my stylus? As soon as I pick up my vape pen, I always, like drop and forget so many things. Did I? I did not. Yeah, I did just put it back in its case because I thought I was done with this. That's why. Oh, man, homie. Alright, so, let's see. I have the... Not space hand tool. Says who? Jump a hit. Yeah, thank you. Have my name Jack. I'm gonna have to let it rip again. Do what it do. Oh wait, yeah. Just grab all that. Control Shift I, delete. Control Shift I. Now to views. Head. Cool. Head by. Next. Body. Alright, we're going to... I'm aware. I'm all types of rare. Undo. Okay. Alright. I got this. I promise. Oh wait, yeah. We can just do that now. Do some of this to clean that up a little bit and not have it so far out. Not that it matters. There's no pixel information out here, so... Technically, the selector's like, there's nothing out here, bro. But that's okay. It's about trying to build up some good practices. Okay, there. It's a little bit smoother for me. That's where I cut that. Hello. Let's grab that. Okay. And just because I know how I will personally view that spot. All right. Control Shift I, delete, Control Shift I, and rename torso. Control Shift I selects everything else. Yeah. We do this now. There we go. Hip. Next. Next. The maddening. Alright, we're just going to do this for right now because I still need to get the rest of it. Oi! Oh. Alright. Okay. Can't you see I am an artist? Okay. Fingers crossed that it works out the way I want it to. Also, let me... Yeah, that's good. That's good. That overlaps a little bit, so we're going to Control-Shift-I and delete. And then we're going to undo and... actually, no. Yes. Alright. Let's do that again. There we go. I accept that as right leg, leg R, and then we'll go here, and we will go ahead and lasso up. Right around here. And then we're just going to complete that right there for really quick, so that way I can see. Okay, yeah, see? That's why we do it. I might touch up that one small spot, but it might not be anything too crazy. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab. Actually, I think I have to keep that. No, I don't. There we go. What is this little cluster right here? Alright. Now that I've had just about enough of the close-ups into Eobard dick, and before I become like an OnlyFans photo editor, alright, so let's unlock that. Let's Control-Shift-I and delete everything else, and Control-Shift-I, bring that back in, call this leg L. There we go. Yeah, see, that would miss out on some things here. What the hell is this? Held up a mask, was never called looking back. Bodies were start to stack. I'm walking past every obstacle. Don't need to ask, I'm moving out with my pack. The mental list starts to crack. But tell me what is impossible. There we go. Because now we can turn this back on and we can Control-Shift-I, delete. What? Undo. How dare you? Zoom in. Enhance. Where the hell did this come from? I see. I forgot I had Control-Shift-I'd already. So now we need to exclude. There we go. Good. Control-Shift-I. And we'll call this... Nope, we don't need a layer style. We're going to call this foot L. I don't know how to spell foot. We're not going to talk about it. Alright, next. Deselect. Turn on this one. Turn it off. Turn it on. 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 it off. We're gonna start here. Damn, Dizzy. I was almost right. Control Shift I. Delete. Control Shift I. Put R. Okay. So we're gonna do our thing. You know what? I'm also gonna stand up. I need to stretch my legs. I've been ignoring my standing desk for a couple days now. I don't know why. Ooh, let me kind of right there should be fine because I am going to be leaning in here a bit. All right, so we're going to grab right around here. Grab a little there, grab a little bit there. The goal here right now being to not have a bunch of blank pixel information. Like we zoom in, you see how we have those faded pixels, that's fine. But if we have too much of that, then any touch-ups, anything we do is going to have some really visible line work going on there. So, now that we have that outlined, I was almost right about the arm. Isn't that right? No. We'll keep that, I guess. Alright. No. Bow. And this is going to be... Which arm is this? Left arm. Control Shift I, delete, Control Shift I. Tragedy, but you were my hero. You were my hero. I'll create the rest of the arm behind there. Just a little bit. Like very little bit. And it will be positioned behind the torso in this list, so that way it's not sticking out very, very badly. But that's my goal here. So, wrong one. Let's zoom in here too. Let's arm R. Control Shift I. Delete. This is... Undo. See? You see those missing bits right there? Okay, maybe not that much. Such a perfect line right there. Unbelievably perfect. Okay. Now that's arm R properly. Let's turn this back on and let's grab all of Homeboy's pixel information for his hand. That'll work. Touch me. Alright. Other hand. You know what? Where's the hip? I'm gonna take care of this. I don't care about the sliver that's missing there, but this right here is driving me actually insane. Oh, waiting for me. Waiting at a home. Leads raining for everywhere I go. Waiting for me. Look at that. Take this. Just give it a... Oh. No. We will not do that. Never mind. Motion is poetry. Now listen to the blade go. Hee. Scientific. To any op I visit. Lord for my soul to keep, but the devil came in the end. I don't know where his hand actually was. Hey! Got a good bit of it. And if I really wanted to, I'm pretty sure that I could, rig the fingers and everything and try and do something a little fancier with it. Honestly, if, I want to do a 3D model rig. I really do. I want to create a skeleton for a 3D model and make it do interesting things. I've got ideas, but I need to know what I'm doing first. So this is baby steps. We know I'm a fan of taking some baby steps here. Let's see, we'll call this hand L, and we're going to Control Shift I, delete, Control Shift I. Yeah, that's done, right? Yeah, there's almost no other missing pixel information. There's one sliver right there. And another sliver up here. Nothing down there. Let's turn the head back on here. Sliver. Tiny slivers. Not really crazy. Alright, I'm cool with it. So turn that off again, and oh, we have the whole body done. These guys are extra. Extra and on. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Bangers. Okay. Power level unbeatable. To defeat them all. Arm, R, hand, okay. Well, the reason I did that is because we're here now, and I'm going to see about turning that off. And grabbing, like, just like grabbing that or something. No? Why not? Content aware. Sample all layers. Why you no do? Why is it not working? Why is that not showing up? Bro. I don't understand what's happening here. Oh, Alright, cool. That's just a little something, which is hidden now, which is fine. We're good. Okay. Saving it 3 different ways again. Gibson attack with the amp noise. Clink, clink, clink my joints together, but don't call me alloys. Yo, Connor's flow is just so goddamn good. I can't help it. Calm down. Chopped and trimmed. Someone give it to you, Diaz will. I see it's High Priest. Hey. Almost.
This fight is losing your life quickly with old and thin white hair men don't even dare to murder me. They want their heads more than my
pretty much the same thing. Yeah, that's it. Hit fit on. Save copy. Instagram. Okay. Come on, water. So, I should probably mention some of the things on the list of our intended upgrades for the stream. I definitely didn't create a wish list. Not so much a wish list. It's I may as well just call it my cart, just my delayed throughout time cart, because I have I got quite a few things on here. Okay. Shopping list, wish list. There it is. So, nope, that's exercise, exercise, that's exercise. Okay. I had like 4 things for exercise, and then the rest was stream related, and it's not even everything that I want yet. But just the things that, after looking at the prices, I was like, these will be good for this year. So these are upgrades I'm looking at for this year. Let me pull that up. Pull that. Need a Marine fleet and everybody. Ooh, motion controllers for Mac or PC. Interesting. I'll need to look up those eventually, actually. Okay, so first up on our list, right here. So this camera, this Canon EOS Rebel T7i, we're going to be getting it with the zoom on there, so that way we can moderate our zoom as required, and also so that way I can use it for actual photography, because I intend to use it for some photography. It's a nice camera. It'd be a shame to just have it sit in front of my computer aimed at my face all the time. So this is going to be like the stream cam slash I'm going to take this out and go do stuff. Yo, what's good, Mike? How's it going, man? I was just started going over some of the stream upgrades we can anticipate getting this year, including replacing this Razer Kio camera that kind of washes out colors a bit, and we're gonna get this DLSS or DSLS, I forget which one DSLR, sorry, DSLR camera. We're gonna get a DSLR Rebel T7i. It's rated as like the mid-tier of the super good DSLR cameras that you can get, and its quality is gonna be like banging. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna set it up. It does look sick, right? And I'm hoping to get it set up on like a little tripod here, and it'll replace this webcam. And that's upgrade 1. Upgrade 2 is this, because I want to do funny things and also want to do other types of content creation, YouTube stuff, so I might want to green screen myself. And now I'm going to have that opportunity to go ahead and do interesting, cool, fun stuff and effects, because I know how to animate and do stuff like that now, so why not, right? And over here, we're improving our green screen because I'm kind of sick of using NVIDIA Broadcaster, and that's not a jab at NVIDIA. NVIDIA, y'all, this experimental software that you have called NVIDIA Broadcaster that lets you do things with voice modulation, with audio output, and video above all. It's great. I'm never gonna understate that. The fact that I can like come over here and my camera like doesn't lose me because it has like autofocusing. It's great, especially since I am standing up and like I'm actually like pacing and moving a bit, and it doesn't look as bad as what it really is because of that software. The problem is that I can't swap the cameras easily. I can't swap different camera angles. There's a few things that I cannot do because I'm using this software, and it kind of takes up a bit. So we're gonna get this camera upgrade. We're gonna get a better, larger green screen background that will probably stay up most of the time on my setup. Hey man, I've got capabilities, and even though the stream right now is literally just 1 to 5 people at the most, you know, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be discouraged. That doesn't mean that I'm going to, you know, pull back resources from it. I'm going to keep on sinking resources into this stream because I'm going to keep doing it because I'm not doing this stream for money. Like, I am not doing this to try and get a bunch of money. It'd be nice. I'd consider it personally passive income because I'm just working on other shit and then streaming it. Or I'm playing games and I'm streaming it. And I'd love to, you know, have more interactive stuff that I can do with the community. But the fact is, I don't have a community for the most part. And I currently don't have the time to commit to doing a bunch of extra fun free stuff while I'm trying to get these assignments done appropriately. But yeah, that's it for the stuff that I was going to get now. I also have a 14 terabyte external hard drive on here. This one right here. But honestly, I don't think I need this just yet, considering I've got 4 2 terabyte drives in my computer right now. So I really don't need it. And I was also thinking of getting a second PC build that is strictly going to be the dedicated stream build. You got to make some TikToks. I'm not about it. I'm sorry. I'm not about TikTok. I'm not about doing the funny TikTok trends and stuff like that. There is an app that is like TikTok, but it's strictly just for gamers. It's called Hover. Their website, if you're not going to use the app, is hover.gg, and it's basically TikTok, but it's only gaming content, and like right on each video is the person's like Twitch link or link to whatever like their site is. Like I prefer that, but I need to have the time to sit and like edit out videos to get my clips and stuff like that, because I don't have anyone in the channel that like clips things for me. You know, and sometimes I'll be doing shit like this. There's nothing worth clipping here unless I go on an absolute fucking rant and tear something apart. Then that would be probably something worth clipping, but we never really have the people here for it. And whenever I try and clip it myself, I hit the clip button that I have on my stream deck, and then it records, like, it'll give me something that was like 45 seconds before I even hit the clip button, and it'll give me 30 seconds of like what was going on before I hit the button 45 seconds prior. So I miss what I wanted to clip entirely. 100%. It's so bad. And TikTok, every time I open that app, all I think about is the 60-something videos that my friends are sending me. Because I have like an OCD with notifications. I can't stand seeing notifications because that feels like I'm ignoring something important. And seeing like 60 fucking notifications and then like sifting through them to see if any of them are chat messages that like I might want to pay attention to, and then seeing if there's anything that might actually catch my interest to watch 1 or 2 of them. But I'm not going to sit there and watch 60 fucking little short videos. I can't do it. My brain will not sit there for that. Like, if I didn't have to click on them each or like have my phone in my hand to do it all, and if I could just have them auto playing off to the side like everything on the list, yeah, sure, fine. I can go ahead and do that while I'm working, but most of them require some sort of attention span that I cannot commit to it because I'm doing other shit. So I just went off on a tirade already. I figure, you know, I haven't done one on the stream in a bit. So let's go ahead and open After Effects again. Let's go ahead and import that new project, because I already did this flash cut up and it was not working well, and as I was experimenting with it, it got better, I guess is what I can say. So we're going to import here, editable, layer styles, composition, retain layer sizes. And now that we have this right here, I'm actually going to double click and open this, and then we're going to grab all of these, and we're going to drop them here. Hey, it actually kept the correct order this time too. You see that? That's nice. Okay, so we're going to grab all this and we're gonna kind of scoot it up. I cannot do the thing that I want to do where I shrink it all together just yet, because if I try and do that right now, yeah, you see all that? There's only one that's scaling at the right way, and it's the whole complete reverse flash over here. Oh wow, yeah, that's right. I'm not just. All right, so now we're gonna do our linking. Foot R goes to leg R. Leg R connects to hip. Foot L connects to leg L. Leg L connects to hip L. Hip connects to torso. Nope, torso. There we go. Right, hip, torso. Yeah. Hand L connects to arm L. Arm L connects to torso. Hand to arm. Arm to torso. Head to torso. So we move torso, we move everything. Good, good. We scale torso. We scale everything. Good, good. That part is done. And now we're going to do our thing. Let's go. I did not click on torso, did I? Huh, okay. Add that there. Top the abs and that right there. Okay. So, I am going to go into here, go into deform, and that's a lot of pins already. We're going to take a look at this pin right here. Okay, yeah. See, this feels better. This feels more natural. I mean, obviously his torso shouldn't actually be moving quite like that. But we're going to click on your head, and we're going to give you one of them their position pins. And you're going to fucking like it, okay? We'll go into your mesh one, we'll go into your deform, and we'll see how you feel about some of that. Oh wow, that did not, okay. I think I should also add a point here at your chin and maybe one up here. And we're going to add starch pins all along the sides of your face. All right. You know what? We'll keep the puppet thing open, but we'll close the main thing here. Okay, yes. Good. Oh, wow. Shit. Energy drink. Mm. That was the last bits of that. I got this. Sorry, I just smacked the shit out of my microphone. Oh god, my heart. Oh, those puppies are precious. Oh, why didn't I see this before? Oh, my heart. One of my previous instructors just posted a couple of puppies, like puppies. Like newborns, and like their eyes are barely open, and he's like, anybody want to adopt? Like, huh? Yeah, that's something else that we're getting to improve the stream, and also to improve me, because I'm boring, but if I have a dog... Oh, if I have a dog, well then I might just ignore you guys, honestly, 100%. I might just, like, have whole streams where I'm just, like, sitting chilling with the dog, and honestly, I feel like that would be really, really nice. I feel like that'd be nice. I feel like that'd be chill. I feel like that'd be chill vibing, like, actual just chatting kind of shit happening there. And I feel like people would be down for it, too. And more importantly, I'd be down for it, because I will always be down for dogs. No starch pin here. We would like to place a pin up here. Yeah, buddy. One down here and one up here. I tell you what. Dun 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 dun. I've got my book right here. I'm gonna look into it real quick because I'd like to verify something about creating textures. Is that the paint roto stuff? Yeah, no, we're not at that. Propagation, screen replacement rotos. Ah, there we go, puppet. Animating pins. When you drag one piece to overlap another. Okay, if puppet isn't available on turn off mesh, make it easier to see what's going on. I disagree. I see better when I have the mesh on. Undo to return to the drag the pin on the wrist so that it moves across the showing the tools panel will make it easier to see. Okay. Alright. Alright, I understand it. I think just by handling my sort order here, I don't think I need to worry about that too much. So what I was looking up was the overlap pins. Right over puppet overlap pin tool. So what that does is, I guess it creates a pseudo order like this, and it tells what the pins, how they're supposed to interact with another mesh. So like if I did the overlap pin thing here and I told it that for some reason this part of the arm is supposed to overlap over the torso, even though the layering is done correct here for that reason that I don't want it there, but let's just say that I wanted it to look like that but without changing the layer order, then apparently I guess the way to do that would be to hello. Thank you. Yeah, apparently that's what the overlap tools are for. Obviously, that would be more for like if you're doing a whole bunch of stuff where your arms are going to pass over the front and then like the back of your body, you're going to want to be able to tell it exactly how that interaction is supposed to happen, how it's supposed to look. I can get the point of it. I'm personally not going to need that because I'm going to have him running from a side profile view, even though we have a nice front view. And the whole reason for that is I'm going to have the top half of his body turn towards the camera while his legs are still kind of facing forward, and then he's going to just do it. Just but he's also going to be holding Barry Allen's head, either in his offhand or in the main hand that's waving, and if he just like waves Barry Allen's head and then finishes taking off, I feel like that'd be awesome. What the crap? Oh man, I was flailing around with this a little too much. This is a bubbler. It's supposed to bubble, but it's not going to do that if I just had almost all the water in the bubbler just pop out like that. One of them can murder me. Let me grab this. Dry up this mess. Sorry, a little bit of maintenance. Not too much maintenance, because it's very, very sticky inside of this bubbler thing, because I use it to vape my 510 my 510 thread vape cartridges, and I think I just fucked up. Let me see if I can get something to get this fucking napkin out of here. Because I vape that shit in here, it makes it very sticky in here. Because if you don't know that when you vape, the product is actually in the vapor as well. And whatever the vapor touches on its short trip out of your face, as it finds a surface to rest on, it is heavier than air. So it pops out for a little bit and then it drops down. That's just great. I will clean that later. And by clean that later, I mean I'm actually going to have to like use some hand sanitizer, alcohol, and stuff. I'm also going to need a little smidgen of water. Been long enough, it's your time. Oh god. Okay. Okay, that's good. Where did it go? It's here. My desk is getting a little messy too. I'm not going to replace the desk yet, because this desk is still pretty new, and I still also have an L-shaped desk that's currently a landfill, but I'll fix that in due time. Really wish I could actually be showing, you know, more of the animation stuff, but I'm trying to get this shit, my own vape working, and it's trying to sabotage everything that I'm trying to accomplish in my life. I didn't know that my arch nemesis would be one of my own devices and products. Just another bitch in my seat. It's because I need to twist, because this slide, this stem is also sticky as shit. Oh my god. Why can I not do anything right now? This is so embarrassing, so difficult. Remember, folks, alcohol and hand sanitizer is not lube. Except in this one very niche situation. Wonderful. Alright, let's see how it goes. Much better. Looks ghetto as hell with the fucking napkin in there, but... So I thought I was going to try and do something else this stream, besides this. I was like, yeah, I might game a little bit, but my ideas hit, and you know, refining my technique and everything happened while I was just starting with my first technique, and I had already figured out or felt like I had learned a slightly better way. Do I have the mesh yet for this? We should. Yeah, okay, there's the mesh for those. The reason I am looking for that is because I want to be able to... That part will stay, but... Okay, that part will also stay, but I'll be moving this part up and down like... Because, you know, when someone sprints, they move their arms and all that other stuff. So I will move that part, and probably with the hand. So I'll probably, like, take the hand and move it a bunch. There we go. Alright. Minimize that. Hand R. Yes. Give pin. Yes. You tweaking. Ooh. Take two. Oh, was that the wrong part of the song? Research. Research. Arm L. Okay, this is one of the important ones. Show me the mesh. There we go. So we're gonna put that pin right up in there. Put that pin right there. Put that pin right there. No, 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 no. Who you finna be today? Free real estate. For anyone that doesn't know, Breton Boy is a very, 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 very down bad. Let's take a look at this arm. Yeah. I wanted to provide at least that little bit of stability there with those pins. Alright. We're also going to go back to these position pins. Hand, arm. Alright, hand. I'm going to take that pin away. Add that there, add that there. Watch bust it down for the camera. Might go pro, she never looks like an amateur. Starch pins here and here. I feel like this is good. This is going to take just one thick pin. I'm kidding. There we go. And then we're going to put the starch pins in between. We'll see how those work out. Want it this way, the way that it is. Wouldn't you know it, I didn't change. Son of a bitch, I've been on the wrong leg. Okay. Pain that few will understand, it's too late. There we go. Knee. And go all the way down to right around here. Now let's get those starch pins. There you go. By doing this, I feel like I'm just making more complex geometry, but if there's one thing I know about like 3D modeling is that the more geometry there is, the more customization you can do to it. It's just going to take more time and more resource to render, and since I don't have a resource limit, I say fuck yeah. Let's go back to this, because that leg is done. Let's take a look at this foot now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, I won't. Fuck. What foot is this? This is foot R. Yeah. Got it. And that's how you can edit a layer in here. Ain't that nice? Okay. We need the size of this to, or not, or not. How's, we're gonna grab. Oh, okay, there it is. Whew, there's the size. Let's get that to a hard round 5 pixels. Yeah. So something else I just realized, I could probably just do this. And that's the eraser tool. Yeah. Crazy. Updated. That's crazy. Alright, right foot. Sorry, left foot. Yeah, see, I forgot some things. Let's reduce diameter here to a 3. Divide the devil. Don't want the Brock. You want this guy. They should not have shown me this. And by that I mean it shouldn't have existed for me to locate on my own with my explorations. Because now I can micromanage. Get rid of these brighter white bits. Yeah. I don't care about the rest of it. That's good. Move the pecs a little. What about the head? Oh, yeah. We're getting in some practice right now with the resources available to us in Adobe After Effects, including double-clicking on a layer and editing it directly. Batter up, got it up. Good examiners, fabulous, that's blasphemous. Holy stallions. Bitch talk is all I know. Damn. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. There's more white stuff on the bottom of his ear here than Jim Carrey in Me, Myself, and Irene. It was not hair gel, girl. How did you think it was? Oh, wow, you're all just staring at the top of my head here. Sorry. That's one of the reasons why we're getting that adjusted camera. I'm gonna have all of the quality available for everyone. But mainly for me. Nope. That's what I get for looking up instead of down at the actual digital display I paid for. So much easier. The amount of times I used to have to backspace because of the fact that by backspace I mean Control Z, because I was looking down or looking up at the screen while having to work like down here, because I didn't have a screen, so I would be looking up and like doing this essentially, because I have well, it's not next to me anymore, but I have a regular pen tablet that doesn't have a screen built onto it as well, and I started out on that, and it was difficult. It had its difficulties for sure. Okay, now we can yeah, okay. I'm good with this. What? Can I just like no adjustment layer, but fuck, man, that's... Oh, okay, there we go. It's paint. There you go. So even though it was erasing, it was still... Jesus, every single stroke. That's crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, it's probably much more recommended, obviously, to do the edits and everything in Photoshop, but I thought that it would just be fine, no problem to do it like this here. But seeing that it creates something for every single stroke, that's gonna consume so much. But I realize that's because like every single stroke in an animation thing could be part of the animation. Like someone could do like the Disney thing. Everyone knows the Disney shit. Ah, you're watching Disney Channel, and then they do the stupid little wand thing, and everywhere at the tip of that wand is an animation following it. It's literally just them doing the stroke, and then they animate like the motion around the tip of that wand to go ahead and leave a trail. And voila, you have the Disney logo. Done by a trail, followed and drawn by people just doing this. You can do that with any number of effects. So it makes sense why me trying to erase things, if I had just been a little bit smoother with it and done it like all one fell swoop for each one, that's gonna bother me. Let me take a look at those feet real quick so that way I can minimize the okay, so the paint thing is already minimized. That's good, because I really don't want to see that. Effects, yeah, the paint is already on there. What about this leg? What about this foot? Okay, there we go. This is where we were. I apologize. We were getting ready to pin the next set of legs. Oh man, I want to fine-tune the hand, but I'm gonna ignore it. Let's see, what do we have here? We're gonna get that regular pin. We're gonna click in. Yeah, that's looking actually pretty good. And then that right there, and then right down here. Get those starch pins. Maybe not that close there. So the left leg has to be over the right one? Yes. That is how it goes. If I'm right, this is... yeah. Yeah. Divide, my boy. Divide, my boy. My heart. Oh, we've got 4 minutes left. That kind of felt like it flew, even though we basically only did like the very basic starting of what we need to do, and it took us 3 hours to fucking do it, because I did it once, started fudging with it, and decided to do it differently. And that is sometimes something that happens, and you can't be afraid to scrap what you're working on and starting over if it would be more expeditious than what you were already doing. The fact that I had so many pieces, like right now, we basically eliminated 4